Well, hello everyone. This is Nameri, and I am just getting all my stuff ready for Arcade Paradise. Woohoo! Just me today. Wolf is here. Wolf is in the chat and in the room. But because Arcade Paradise, if you don't know it, there's Wolf. Hello. Is largely a solo game. Largely. Hello, Hoots. Hoots rescued me earlier. Hoots is my on-call for when the sound inexplicably doesn't work. Yeah, we got the sound working, so yeah, should all be going. We should have some lovely 90s synthwave in the background. And yeah, Arcade Paradise. Slight disclosure, we are not sponsored, but we did get invited to the launch party, which was awesome. We had a great time, so thank you to Wired and Nosebleed for that. It was very sweet of you to invite us along. What's it back in? Yeah. Wolf's in the chat. Because, like I said, Arcade Paradise is mostly a single-player game, but the plot will speak for itself. I'll just probably start the game up, but there are multiplayer elements in it. But I'm going to have to do a bit of work. So my plan is we're going to just show you the game this week, and then in a fortnight's time, I will have unlocked a lot of the multiplayer stuff, and then Boss Wolf and I will be back to our normal 2-player Tuesdays. So, like I say, this is brand spanking new, this game. It's been out since last Thursday, I believe. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit because the soundtrack is good. Like I say, I'm just going to set it off so you can watch the start. This game is peak 90s, and I will give you a little fun fact, is that the lead character, Ashley, I think I've made the music a bit too loud, haven't I? Let's turn it down a little bit. The lead character, Ashley, is 19 at the start of this game, and the game is set in 1993, and I was 19 in 1993, so basically Ashley's all about me. But what I'm going to do is just let the opening sequence of the game speak for itself, so let's just go for it. I have actually played this a little bit on PlayStation, so I do know what's coming up, but I haven't played the Switch version yet, so we will see how different it is. Taking a little more time to load, I must admit, but you know, it's the Switch. It is impressive how games get compressed for Switch. Please work. Come on. You can do it. There we go. As for those of you who remember back when MTV actually played music, this is peak 90s MTV, and though I had those headphones, I listen to that kind of music. So yeah, we are Ash. It's us, it's our clothes. Get ready to go to work. To the tune. The town's called Grindstone, which also pleases me as well. I like that. So I said, yeah, this is a British-made game, made by Nosebleed Interactive and published by Wired Productions, and it's been out just under a week. It's on other platforms are available, but it is out for Switch, clearly because we are playing it. And it's just packed with mini games. Some of you may remember Vostok Inc., which is Nosebleed's previous game, was packed with mini games. And here we are. This is the Kingwash. This is the Kingwash arcade. Well, it's a laundromat at the moment, and I know you're all thinking, why are we in a laundrette in an arcade game? Well, we will find out. And top tips for those of you who might be there's voice acting in this game. Some of you may recognise who it is. I'm not going to say any more at the moment. Let's just dive in. So have a look around. I think have I already inverted Y? Yes, I have. Good. Because I'm old school, I need to invert Y. So yeah, that's the lovely arcade. Well, it's the lovely laundromat at the moment. We haven't got an arcade. How boring. Yeah, you should know that voice.
Let's go over the basics one more time.
But Hoots knows that
Pay
voice as well.
attention. First, take a basket of laundry and load it into an empty machine.
Okay, so this is the plot. Our dad is a big businessman and thinks we are a waste of space and wants us to make something of ourselves. So he owns this laundrette and he's basically given it to us as a job to work
Remember,
and
time stood idle is time
Yeah.
wasted.
and
Maintenance
learn
and
how
cleaner
to
your
be
responsibility.
responsible.
Any trash, pick it up and dispose of it. There's a dumpster around the side of the building.
Okay, so let's go around and pick up some trash. There's some trash. Now, Ash, as you can tell, is very much a gamer and likes to gamify everything. So it's very Scott Pilgrim. It's rather we are trying to make a game. We're trying to make everything fun. Is there any more? Oh yeah, there's some. Sometimes this game is kind of new, so there are some hitbox issues. They are working on it. I know they're working on a lot of the stuff, and I haven't really found any really significant bugs in this for a sort of brand new game. It's been pretty solid. So, let me see now. Oh, any more trash? Any more trash? Maybe I just have to go around the back. Oh no, hang on. It's big arrow. Okay, there we go. There's some more trash. Okay, dispose of trash. So Hoots, do you think you know who the voice actor is? You should know. You should know. Boink. You might not actually. I suppose he's not.
Your watch will alert you with an important beep. Remove the wet items and transfer them to a tumble dryer.
But it becomes there's a lot of huge hints as to what character he's best known for later on in the game. So I'll give you a clue. His first the name of the character is Gerald. He's called Gerald. But yeah, so at first, laundry. Now, you're probably wondering why the game is called Arcade Paradise if we're just sitting here doing laundry.
No one wants to come to a faulty, smelly laundrette.
Right. So, fixing broken machines, collecting trash. Oh no. It is Doug Cockle. Well done. You get the points. It is Doug Cockle. Famous voice actor of Geralt of Rivia. And the story goes that they called the character Gerald and said that he was in the Riviera as just a placeholder, and they went to the publishers and went, oh yeah, we called him that because, you know, we in our mind it's played by Doug Cockle. And then like a few weeks later the publishers came back and said, yeah, he's on board. Like, what? So they were like, they didn't realise. Hello, good evening. Who's that? Sorry, my eyesight is not great. I need to see who that is. That is Hunk. Hello, Hunk. Hunk Thunder, Nintendo South End. All the crew in tonight. So I've got to fix the toilet. You've come in just as I need to fix the toilet. So, yeah. Right. Hang on. There we go. Pump. Not great at this at the moment. Find that sweet spot. I've defeated the toilet. I want to be able to wash my hands too, but I can't. Okay. Still in tutorial at the moment. There we go. Boink. Newly rehomed Nintendo South End. Yes, Nintendo South End is gonna be back. Oh, a mysterious key. Da 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 da. Did you hear that? Da 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 da. Okay, so. So Dad's wittering on, but what's in the back room? Ooh, that's why this game's called Arcade Paradise. You do need to come back to Ninbas. We need to get you on a train back from London, back from the big smoke. There's a sock. How did the laundry socks get in here? Okay, we've received a new chat message. What this is, basically our sibling who was, Dad's, the project before, basically saying, you have to make something of yourself. Ran this in the past and had the great idea of putting some arcade machines in, so that the customers would have something to do. And the thing about Arcade Paradise, this game, except my bin bag is full. Oh, I'm not allowed to go out. Okay. All these are playable. All the mini games in this are playable, but more on that later. Let's get the plot going. So, what does Leslie want? Oh, you look at check out that Windows 3.11 90s Windows machine. So yeah, sister is saying, how's it going? She wants to find out how we're doing. I have a half a degree in business management, but that is not enough for Dad. Clearly, half degree equals no degree. But yeah, so Leslie put the arcade machines in the back of the laundrette when she was here. Yeah, so play games, shop, maybe even gasp, earn some cash. Have you emptied the machine hoppers yet? So this is kind of an idle game in that we make money, firstly by doing laundry, and secondly by running an arcade in the back of the laundry. So she recommends that we go round and see if there's any money in these machines. So, ooh, there we are. So, ooh, $137, $250. Wow. No one's emptied these for a while, have they?
The washing machines are token operated. Remember to remove the cash from the token machine regularly and put it in the safe in the office.
So Dad, basically we get information from Leslie, the sibling, about the arcade, and information from Dad about the laundrette. So we've collected up all the money. Now it goes in the safe, which has a kind of Skyrim unlocking style minigame. There are so many minigames in this. It's just find the sweet spot. Got lovely money in here. So the plan is we're going to start the sort of first part of the game today, and then we are going to actually get some more of the arcade going later on. So it has going to safe if we can spend it, but now we can spend all this lovely money. So what does Leslie have to say? And yeah, over fortune in there. Oof, blimey. I knew you were moving again. They seem to love moving you around, so but I suppose it must be coming up to the new term, so they must have new students coming in. So new games, better machines. So yeah, so Leslie knows that there's more money in the arcade cabinets than there is in the laundry. Spoiler alert, you don't need to do the laundry. It's a good way of making money. Picking up trash is a good way of making money. It's important to pick up the trash because a nice arcade is going to make you more money. But if you get bored of the laundry, you don't need to do it. It does not matter. So Leslie's recommended getting some more cabinets. So what have we got here? And all of these are... how can I put it? A lot of them are homages to existing games. Yeah, the mouse cursor. Yeah, the mouse cursor is sort of rock. Yeah, we did that in those days, back in the day, didn't we? So let's buy. Oh no, I've got Racer Chaser. I'm going to show you Racer Chaser. Let's buy Stack Overflow. Quite like that one. So the machine will be delivered tomorrow morning. So the business is open till 11, and you can play games after everyone's gone. That's probably the best time to play games. You will get an alert to tell you at 2 AM that you need to go, but you can keep playing the cabinet you're in indefinitely. So if you want to really rack up a high score, it's like the time ceases to move. So there we go. So it's 2 o'clock. So I can continue playing. So yeah, so we can just keep. We can wash clothes. We can play arcade games. We can, like I say, if you start playing the arcade games, yeah, the people do those weird pixel things. So if you want to go, so they sort of semi-exist. Like I said, if you're in a game at 2 a.m, you can just keep playing it. You will not pass out if you're in a game, but you can't. Once you come out of it, you can't go back in or play anything else. So if you want to do a high score, just start playing and just keep going. The other thing to say, it doesn't matter for the Switch version, but if you're playing the PlayStation or the Xbox version, you want to get trophies, you want to get achievements. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is a secret trophy that is missable at the way it is at the moment. If you completely expand the arcade, you need to have a washing machine to unlock one of the secret trophies. I think they might change this in the future. I think they might sort of rearrange that, because at the moment it's missable. So if you're into achievements, you're into getting your platinums and all that sort of stuff, just have a quick look at the secret trophies. I hate doing that because I like to do the plot first and then look, but if you do that, you stand a chance of missing getting a trophy. So like I say, don't expand your arcade completely until you have had a look at the trophies. But like I say, Switch doesn't have trophies, doesn't matter. So let's have a play of Racer Chaser. Those of you who remember this, Winners Don't Need Drugs, is now Winners Don't Need Ketchup. But this game is Pac-Man, but it's been given a bit of a twist, and I think it's quite fun. So, like I said, there's over 35 games in this, I think, and they're all playable. And there's other games. There's the this your PDA. I had one of these. It's not a phone, it's a PDA. And there's a game on this as well. It's like a little llama jumping game that I'm very bad at. Yeah, very bad at. But anyway, let's see this now. Yeah, so oops. So it's Pac-Man, but with a twist, and it's also GTA, old school GTA, top-down GTA. So yeah. Oh no, hang on. It's alright. Okay, don't come this way. Don't come this way. But yeah, so this is a game where you sort of have a laundrette for a bit until you don't want to do it anymore, and you have an arcade that ends up making you way more money than the laundrette ever does, and a ton of arcade games that you can play. So it's a really fun idea for a game, because they could have just done like an arcade game homage. How can I put it? Like just a collection of arcade style games and left it at that. But the fact that they've made like a meta game over the top of it as well, which is fun. Yes, personal digital assistant. Yeah, I've still got mine somewhere, I think. Yeah, a Palm Pilot. I had a Palm Pilot. So yeah, I've hardly done any laundry. You do kind of need to do the laundry at first. The eventually gets the whoops, I thought I had the tank. Right, okay, this is different, because in this game I can shoot musical notes at people and make them dance, and I can get back to another car. So it is slightly different Pac-Man. Can't remember what I was saying now. Never mind. Oh, don't get me. No. Oh, damn. Never mind. Anyway, oh yeah, if there's the more you play the games and the bigger high scores you get, the more people will want to play them, because they see you've got a really good high score and they want to beat it. So at the moment we've just got a few arcade games in the back room. What does that say? I'm going to need you to go and come in on Sunday too. Oh, very, very motivational. Right, my bin bag is full. So and there's some gum. Yeah, so early game, you need to focus on making a lot of money for a lot of cabs. But once you've got a lot of good cabinets, then you can start focusing more on the gaming side of it. And it's so 90s. Look at that shell suit. Love it. The soundtrack is great. You can't really hear it very much at the moment, You can hear the radio in here. It's kind of tinny, but the soundtrack is full of like homages to all sorts of 90s bands, and they sound close enough to the original. You can sort of guess who they're referencing, but it's not like a slavish copy of. So anyway, what time is it? I've got time to do a bit more laundry. Let's do a bit more laundry. Money. The laundry, the faster you do it, the more money you get. So if you leave it in the machine all like overnight, you'll get $5. But if you get it done like super quick, then you will get 20, I think it is. Might even be 30. I think it's 20. But there is no penalty to not doing it. At this point, your dad's sort of keeping tabs on you a bit, so keep the place clean and make it look like a laundry. He won't mind. He just has people just looking in the doors, and if they see like a laundrette being run well, then he won't bother you. But this is not the way to make money in the end game. It's the way to make money now. So they take 3 minutes in game time, and it's an hour per minute. So that's 2 hours and 7 minutes in real life. No, hang on, other way around. 2 hours and 2 minutes in game time, which is 2 minutes in real time. So we've got a couple of minutes to go and play some games. What should we play? Let's play some of this. This one's sort of a JRPG, but it's Candy Crush. And the battle music in it sounds so much like the Final Fantasy battle music. I love it. Hello, little guy. Hey, little gal. What's cooking? Oh, you're taking the princess a cake? Yep, it's her birthday. Oh yeah, so Wood Guy wants to try some of our cake. Wood Guy, I think it's a reference to a mini game from Vostok Inc. So he's sort of like the Mario in this world. This sounds so Final Fantasy to me. Elite Dangerous. I'm halfway to the middle. I'm halfway to Sag A at the moment in Elite Dangerous. I know there's Thargoids around everywhere at the moment, isn't there? So scary stuff. But yeah, like I said, I am halfway to Sag A. I need to get back. I need to get to Sag A and then get back. But so many games, so little time. I'm still making my costume for cosplay. This doggo, who follows me everywhere and shows me my inventory, is little Dachshund. Later on, you unlock an Arkanoid clone, and it's called Barkanoid, and it's got that dog in it. And the other game, what was it? Yeah, the other game is very old school standard. So this one's multiplayer, but now see the lighting there. You can see the you can see the oops. You can see the what's the name? The light shining on the top. So they've ray traced all the fluorescent lighting in here. Piratey bits. EGX. Oh, pirate clothes. Yeah, EGX. I thought you meant piratey. What? Hey. No, I see what you mean. Yeah. Hoots there is talking about me. I frequently go to EGX and Comic Con dressed as a pirate playing the accordion, because I play the accordion and you need an excuse every now and then to perpetrate folk music of people. And dressing a pirate is a great way of doing it. And Sea of Thieves are doing a big thing this year at EGX, I think it is. So I'm definitely going to EGX on the Saturday just as a pirate. Try and convince everyone else to dress as a pirate as well. Wolf's got a pirate outfit because I made it for them. We went to a roller coaster club of Great Britain trip dressed as pirates. Oh, they have every year they have like a fancy dress thing, so it wasn't just us being weird. I think we were dressed as pirates because it was a Eurovision theme that year. But yeah, piratey bits. What sort of piratey bits? I'm still working on my Jawa costume. It's just taking a long time because I'm making it, and it's just gonna take a while. But I hope to have it finished in time to wear it to at least Comic-Con. Yeah, you can't go wrong dressing as pirate. It's just I mean, folk stuff, you know, Ailstorm concerts, Comic-Con. Just as a pirate. It's fine. Is my laundry going to finish in time? We will be the finest pirate crew. We will. Okay, so I've got, what time is it again? It's 11. So, like I said, if you're in one of these cabinets and it hits 2 o'clock, it will warn you, but then it will freeze time. So when you sort of try and hold your watch up to look at it, it will just sort of blink your eyes and make you look tired. But so in the main game, time does not pass, but in the cabinets you can just keep playing, which is really good for racking up those really high scores, which becomes significant later because you unlock the ability to have goals in the games. I'm not great at Pac-Man. I was never great at Pac-Man. But yeah, like I said, we went to the launch party for this, which was really cool. We weren't sort of that important. we didn't get to go in the press bit or anything, but we did get to go in the bit where there was lots of arcade machines, and we played lots of arcade machines, and it was great. And there was some of the bands that did the soundtracks were there playing music as well. So yeah, that was really cool. Just nice to get invited to something like that, you know. Come back here. I'm trying to run you over. Oh no, I ain't got the time. Ooh, Pinky. Oh, I've got some nitro now. Oh, wow. That didn't work how I expected it to. Oh, wow. I panicked. I saw a blue police car. Yes. Oh, got busted. Yeah. Yeah. Boss Wolf was playing Dig Dug. Got all the high scores, and then Doug Cockle was playing it. And we were like, Geralt of Rivia is trying to beat our Dig Dug score. Ha ha ha. Well, your Dig Dug score. Well done, Wolf. Money. Oh, that one's in. But yeah, there's lots of games in this that are homages. I mean, there's a Dig Dug sort of clone. There's a Frogger. Frogger was another one you're good at, but that was a different arcade. There's sort of Space Invaders. There's Asteroids. All for those of us who are vintage, sort of in your 40s and remember these times. The significant games are there. I saw an interview with the developers, and they were saying that they got as many games as they could in. They couldn't really do Street Fighter. It was just too much of a. It was just too complicated. It was just too much to do that. But there is a sort of Streets of Rage alike called Knuckles and Knees, which is kind of fun, and that's very meta and not Incursion. What's that film called? Where they're in dreams and there are various layers of dreams. I can't remember that. The one with the dreidel in it, where they're spinning the thing. You know the film I mean. Inception. That's it. Inception. It's very Inception because the Knuckles and Knees cabinet has got like a little arcade at the start with playable games in it. So you can play a game within a game within a game within a game. Right, you see there it says it's past 2 a.m. go home. If I'd have been in a cabinet, I could have just kept going. Yeah, Inception. That's the one. But now I can't. Now I think if there were baskets of laundry here and you didn't pick them up, then they wouldn't lose money. But once you start washing them, you've kind of got to keep washing them. But like I said, it doesn't matter if you don't finish them. You just don't make as much money. So here we are in downtown, wherever we are. Grindstone, that's it. Oh, there's a little bit of flicker in there. A little bit. Like I said, that for a brand new game that's been made for, let's face it, other consoles, and it's been ported to Switch, it's not too bad actually. I mean, it's not like fantastic frame rate or anything. Here comes the cabinet. There we are. Stack overflow. I'm quite good at stack overflow. Right. Okay. So you can see we've got lots of room for expansion. Yeah, the bus like hurling around. So I don't know why, but someone clearly breaks in to the laundrette overnight and just has a load of burgers. I think it might be gophers, judging by what's in the newspapers. So let's have a little bit of tidy up. Like, so you get more money in the arcade if it's nice and tidy, because people don't want to be in like a minging, horrible, untidy arcade. The outside's a bit gross, but I think it's just not a very salubrious part of town. Spectacular. So, get in, tidy up a bit. Pick up trash. There's always lots of loose socks because it's, you know, laundry. Hitboxes can be a little tricky on this. I think, like I say, it's a brand new game, so there's probably going to be some tweaks and little bits. You know, sort of some little bug fixes, but I haven't found anything really game breaking. So well done to their quality team. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Oh, there's another. Well, why do people stick chewing gum on the walls? No. Oops. Ooh, oh dear. Ah, my timing. That's better. And my timing. Right, so later on you can buy upgrades, things like, you know, to speed yourself up, to like bigger bin bags, so you don't have to run to the dumpster quite as much, like now. But yeah, we're in early game where we are learning how to be a businessman, business person. It's not actually specified Ashley's gender, which is a nice touch really in this day and age. They have a sort of non-gender specific name and quite sort of, I'd say, androgynous arms. So I think that was a conscious decision on the part of the developers to make it so that Ashley was male, female, or something else, however you want them to be. So that's a nice thoughtful thing to do. Doesn't seem to be any trash in here. Right, let's play our new game. Where is it? Oh, that woman's on it. Get out of the way. I don't know whether people are just sort of semi-existing. Right, so this is kind of a Tara Hanoi kind of game. Where if you get a stack of 4, you get another 12 seconds on your clock, and you can't stack any higher than 4, and you can put them on top of other ones. Goal complete. Ooh, what was that? Okay, that's far too small on my computer screen to read. Can't read it, but anyway, because I've got it in OBS and it's a bit too small. But yeah, so like I could put a red one on top of another red one. Oops. Didn't really mean that. I didn't mean to pick up that one. I meant to pick up that one. They were catchy little tunes as well. I was thinking this about computer game tunes back in the day. Because there wasn't much sort of power or processing power to have big full orchestral scores, and wasn't much space to record a big long piece of music. The tune was the important thing. I mean, it said in the prom, the BBC video game prom, the melody was important. So now I need to no, put it back down. May have done this wrong. terribly efficiently. Whoa. Oh no, I've done this badly. I have done this badly. Come on. I can hear a wolf chuckling in the background. I'm trying to talk and play games at the same time. I'm clearly failing horribly. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that goal earlier, because I did a goal, that will make this machine more popular. Let me sort of show you here. So you can, there's a little bit of, like the theme park burger price management. So you can tinker with the price of the cabinet and how difficult it is, and try and maximise the amount of money you can make. So you can muck about that, and of course there's leaderboards, which I'm not online apparently. So I didn't think I thought I was online, but apparently I'm not. Anyway, so there's lots of sort of management where you can just try and maximise the amount of money you make. But you can just muck around, just play the games if you want. And it's a nice... I mean, I got really into one of the games called Blockchain. I ended up like 5th on the global leaderboard at one point, but I've got a load of people overtake me now. I'm failing. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. Oh dear. Yeah. I like the bad voice acting as well. Like, not bad, but like the really lo-fi voice acting. Like he slimed me in what was the name? Ghostbusters. Interesting. So money. Can't remember how much we need to make now. I think we need to get more cabinets. More cabinets makes more money. So how much have I got? Oh, that screensaver's just peak 90s as well. Oh, yeah. So oh no. So what's next? $500 for that one, and then we can unlock the next upgrade. Wow, nice trousers. Right, I think we're gonna have to get some laundry done. I need money. What time is it? Is there the watch comes and goes as well, which is kind of, maybe they don't want to show the watch getting wet or something. But get in there, come on, hitbox. There we go. So this is your life now. And we've all done jobs like this, haven't we, really? I was a catering dishwasher. Big machine. I love doing it as well, actually. I've always liked these sorts of games. But yeah, it was like a massive, great dishwasher in a huge department store restaurant. And you'd have like racks that you put dishes in, and it'd just go through on this like conveyor belt and come out clean on the other end, and you stack it all up. Anyway, they're going to take a couple of minutes. There's another. The invisible people come in, give you more washing. So yeah, don't be fooled. This is just the start of the game. It's not called Laundrette Simulator. It's Arcade Paradise. Oh, what shall I play? Play a bit more of this. 'Cause this one's quite easy to get all the goals for. Although it's quite hard to hit the puck sometimes. I don't know. No. Missed it. Oh, go on. Oh. Yes. This is one of the ones that multiplayer, you see it came up with 1 or 2 player. You can switch off multiplayer in the options if you want to. If you know you're not going to be playing multiplayer, but But I think see you can get your friends to like help you with like ooh, so you can get like a really good high score, like getting a friend to be like a gunner for you. Whoops. Ah. First game I ever played with my dad was Pong, which is a bit like this. It's not quite like this. I think there is a Pong homage in this. Like I said, there's definitely an Arkanoid. There's definitely Frogger. There's definitely Asteroids. There's definitely a Streets of Rage. There's a Dance Dance Revolution kind of thing as well, which is kind of a feat. I don't think there's a shooter. Well, there's a twin stick shooter. There's like a whoops. I don't think there's like a light gun game, but I think there is one. Oh, there is one in the artwork, so maybe they're working on it. Maybe it'll be like a DLC. I don't know, but anyway, let's get some washing done. Because basically, if we can get this washing done like rapid, get it like turned around same day, we'll make lots of lovely money to get lots of lovely machines. What time is it anyway? No. I love that. Just the reflections. They've put so much love into even the laundrette side of this game. Just to go, yeah. We're going to have like loads of really nice textures and so on. Nope. Oh, I haven't finished yet. Now it's finished. Right. Get the washing going. Is that more washing coming in? No. What was that alarm going off from? Don't know. I didn't see what it was. Never mind. It wasn't the toilet being blocked, was it? Nope, there's some gum though. Winner! Let's do a bit more fruit. Because the boss, the fight music in this just sort of starts off like the Final Fantasy fight music and then sort of goes a bit different because obviously they don't want to get sued. Right, let's match those fruits and cakes. There's probably a more efficient way of doing this, but that's fine. Just need to get stars so I can make thanks bruh. Thanks bruh. Okay, so I need 3 red stars. I think, how many have I got? Have I got Doggo? I've got 1. Oh yeah, because I fought Wood Guy before, didn't I? Not the slime. Looks a bit like a Dragon Quest slime. So oh yeah. There's a bit of the old combos. Thanks, Brett. Okay, I need 1 more red star to get that bridge. I think this is one of the some of the games have like the where you got up to stays regardless. You know, if you go from away from the cabinet and come back, it will sort of stay. Some of the games restart, so you have to do like we did in the olden days where you had to do the whole run with just 1 10p, which is hard. Yeah, I know. I'm coming washing. I just want to get enough stars to unlock the bridge. Thank you. Thanks, bruh. Okay, so there we go. Nice. Laundry duty calls. Don't know if I've got time to put another wash on. Yeah, just about. Or maybe not. Ah, it doesn't matter. It can stay in the washing machine overnight. Like I said, I've seen a few like reviews online of people going, "Oh, it's boring. I don't like doing the laundry. I don't want to do the laundry." It's like you don't have to do the laundry. Spoiler alert. You just do it to make money. It doesn't matter. It's money. Eventually, the arcade makes way more money than the laundrette. So, yeah. See, I got a C rank for that because I left it for too long. But never mind. Yeah, it's been a rank B. But yeah, entrepreneurs, that's what we are. 156 and 2. Let's get a bit more gaming done. Right, now what was over the bridge? Oops. Right, so there's another bridge up there and some orange ones now. Okay, so I need 5 orange stars. And there's... I guess this is supposed to be a cactuar for those of you who play Final Fantasy. Dancing cactus. Oh yeah, I can talk to him. Okay. Hey. Do, 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 do. Okay. Trying to get down to where I can do something about these crates, but let's get me power-ups. Doubt this, everyone's watching me going, no, what are you doing there? Just trying to fill up the yummy meter. Oh, yeah, there we go. I like it. Okay, when it says business closing, you're not going to make any more money in the hoppers. Oops. So basically the people will leave, but you can get your laundry finished and so on up until 2 AM, I think. Speaking of which, not a great amount of moves in this. Where's my move? Oh, there it is. Give me a move. Oh no, I burnt it. Okay, fine. What ifs? So, washing. Soon we will be able to upgrade the arcade, which will be good, both for money and space purposes, because as you can probably tell we are going to run out of space when we get the next cabinet. Oh, no. How long have I got? Oh, okay. I must have only just put that one in. Oh yeah, I did only just put that one in. Twit. Twit, Penny. Twit. What time is it? 41, 42. Yeah. Okay, fine. Don't really want to move the machine, thanks, but... Yeah. Okay, fine. There's not really enough space to place popular machines next to other ones. There's a lot of detail in this game. So, what's that? Oh, it's a... What's the point of having a monitor to the room you're actually in? That makes no sense. Right, let's just bank some money then. Waiting for my laundry. Come on, there we go. So I need about 500, don't I? How much have I got? Not enough. Could I be bothered to wait around for that? 130. Oh no, it's... You see now, like I said there, I'm trying to look at my watch and I'm blinking, so it's late. Let's go. Let's get the bus. Yeah, it's a little bit of flickering there. That's possibly something that needs addressing. But yeah, we're already making more from the arcade. Well, actually, we're making more from picking up trash and chewing gum at the moment. Early game. It's Wednesday. Oh, you know, I told you earlier that it's the same developer that did Vostok Ink. Have a look up there. It's a Vostok Ink poster. I don't know what this is, something with rubber ducks on it. Right, so another day, another dollar. Pick up the trash. So this is the very, like most sort of management sims, the early part of your game is just trying to make as much money as you can. Oh, it's a bit hard to pick up in this corner. There we go. Right, so trash. Come here. Oh, bag's full. Do. Yeah, so there's they say there's a minimum of 35 games in this. There's something like 35 cabinets. There's games on that you can unlock for the PC. There's a game on the PDA. There's games within the cabinet games. So there's Knuckles and Knees has got like extra games in it. If you like a game with mini games in, then this is for you. But I think it's sort of aimed at people like my sort of vintage who are nostalgic for the 90s. The soundtrack, once you get the jukebox in this game, the soundtrack is great. If you want the soundtrack and you've got a console version of this game, you can just go to Steam and buy it as a DLC. You don't have to have the base game, the base PC game. If you want the soundtrack, you can just get it from Steam, and I would recommend it. It's sort of homages to like Beastie Boys and Rage Against the Machine and Prodigy and all sorts of good 90s goodness. I could do a bit better at that. There we go. So you got to clean up after all the naughty people who leave chewing gum everywhere. Oh. On the PlayStation version, I have already got the better bin bags, and it's just really frustrating how often I have to go to the bin. But it's early game. You have to have incentive to want to improve things, which is something I do agree with Gerald on. You should strive to be better. Oh, yeah, I should take that laundry out the dryer, shouldn't I? Right, so I needed 500, didn't I, for the next cabinet. I'm only going to get a little bit for this. Yeah. So, trash. So let's check those hoppers. Bit of money in there. I haven't actually done much of the sort of min-maxing of the should do that actually. Let's have a quick look. So, Racer Chaser. You need to put the actual bins out. Yeah, yeah, Boss will sort of off putting the actual bins out. So let's see. I know if you put the price to 50 cents, it will make the machines break down more often because they're getting so much use. And then 55 seems to be the maximum. Okay, so yeah, so let's put it on easier $1. Okay, stack overflow 285, 293, 326. Yeah, see, because I've been playing this one, I think I got a goal in it. It's made it more popular, and therefore people want to play it more. So 326. Is that as far as we can go? Hard on 50p. No, let's just make it £1.50, $1.50 rather, on easy, so everyone can have all the fun. Video air hockey, $1.50, $1.50. Let's just put it on medium, close enough. And finally, Wood Girls Adventure, 152, 152. Yeah, there we are. That'll do. Yeah, so like I said, the stack overflow. I said, yeah. So see, because I've got a goal in stack overflow, it's given me a, was that a quarter bonus, a goal bonus. One. This because I've done one out of 4 of the goals, so I've got a goal bonus of 100, which basically makes it more of a popular game because everyone's watched me play it and gone, oh, that looks fun, presumably. So I've got $165 put in the safe, and that means I should be able to buy the next cabinet, which will be delivered tomorrow. It's got like stealth music in the background. Stealth heist music. Right, there we go. So I should be able to afford, I think that's the last cabinet from this section. Yeah, try gold. Yeah, sweet. So that's that bit. Now, where are we? Is that 11:10 in the morning or 11:10 at night? We could do with a 24-hour. Oh, it's sunny. Yeah, it's morning. It's sunny. Suddenly confused about what time of day it was then. Maybe it is 24 o'clock. I can't remember. News. Nearly finished. Right, I'm going to pause for a little bit of a drink. So like I said, the plan for this is me showing you how the start of the game works and the plot and what the premise of it is. My plan is that over the coming 2 weeks I will try and get much further in the game and show you, Wolf and I will show you the multiplayer aspects of it, because there's if you want to see the whole like walkthrough, there's plenty of people online. You know, there's plenty of walkthroughs you could watch. But as regular viewers will know, we of Nintendo Basildon like to do what we call 2-player Tuesdays, where we do couch co-op. I'm just going to take my pills. Do excuse me. Oh, I dropped one. Oh no. I've dropped one of my pills on the sofa. Disaster. There it is. There we are. 5 pills a night. Oh. Never get old, everyone. Never get old. Right. So yeah, so we will be doing couch co-op. As another game we keep threatening to do is Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. If you get any soundtrack of a video game, get Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. It is, as I've said before, way better than any game about space bunnies needs to be. It's a great soundtrack. Oh, it's not T. Lopez. I thought it was T. Lopez, but they did Shredder's Revenge, which is another great soundtrack. Who did Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time? Wolf? Can't remember. It's a great soundtrack though, but it's one of those games that kind of needs 4 players. I mean, you can play it with fewer. It's just way more fun with 4 players. You're like flying this thing through space, and one of you can steer, and one of you can do the guns, and one of you can do the shield, and you sort of fly around rescuing space bunnies. But the soundtrack is so good. But it's basically getting 4 people in the house at once. We will do it one of these. Ryan Henwood. There you go. Ryan Henwood. Yeah, just look up the soundtrack to Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. It is absolutely chef's kiss. It's lovely. So we will play that one of these days when we basically can get what we might do. We might have to just like pre-record a Tuesday night. But we might have to pre-record a stream, or just get some people around our house on a Saturday afternoon or something and record it, because just getting 4 people together at once to play that. But I really want to, because I do honestly think that game's soundtrack is lovely. And this one, like I said, this one's great as well. So I don't think it's licensed. I think it's all officially like made for the soundtrack, so I think we would be able to play it. So yeah, maybe in like a couple of weeks when we do the multiplayer, we'll get the jukebox and we can show you some of the fabulous tunes. What am I doing? Oh yeah, not washing it. Putting it there. Yeah, Rankis. Oh yeah, so you get 30 if you do the laundry like a good little Ashley. 43 seconds. Nearly done. Right. It's not really worth doing any laundry. Let's just do a quick trash check. Yeah, say goodbye to this room, because we're going to be getting rid of this soon. It's manky. It's not nice. It's presumably an old storage room or something, But we've all been. I mean, we've all been in arcades like that, haven't we? Where it's like a pokey little back room. The one I remember with the greatest fondness is in Norfolk, and I think it's still there, near where my granddad used to live. And there was a fish and chip shop, and it had an arcade next to it, and so you could get your fish and chips, and it was like, it's kind of a touristy area, so I think people would just come up in their boats and sort of get fish and chips and let the kids play in the arcade, and it's such a happy holiday memory for me. If I check, oh, it's gone. Get rid of that. Fight. Winner. I'm a winner. Anything in there? 4. Not really worth it. So, nearly done. 57 seconds. Oh, there's more laundry. What time is it? Yeah, that's alright. I'm trying to maximise my laundry earning potential at the moment. Let's just go for a little walk. You do get a trophy if you just go for the walk, but you can see some of these are the developers, I think, who've done like tagged places. We're doomed. Yeah, it doesn't let you go any further. You can sort of see buses and that driving by, but I can't really read that. I think yeah, later on in the game, I think you can get an upgrade so you can sort of see a little bit further, so you can see what the street's called. I get the feeling it's probably some kind of Easter egg, but like the Drux. Oh, it's starting to get. Oh, look at that sky. That's pretty. Oh wow, that's really pretty. There's a lot of lovers gone into this game. Clearly, just for the for the machines, for the arcade cabinets. I mean the 90s fashions. Even the laundrette is really nicely animated. I mean, they look like believable washing machines, like so shiny, so shiny. Yeah, take that out. Go on, give me an S rank. Give me an S rank, you. Yeah. Oh, B. Blech. Meh. It's because I was busy chatting instead of taking laundry out. Yeah, I'll do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I quite like the way the people just sort of, as you get closer to them, they become sort of Minecrafty. I think the idea is that in Ash's mind that everything's a game, everything's a video game. So they sort of see them as NPCs. Very meta. Get that laundry out. Right, give me an S rank, give me an S rank. Give me an S rank. Yeah, money. 23 seconds on that one. Let's go check the hoppers. Let's go check the hoppers. $12 in there. Yeah, there's no money in the snack machines, which is kind of annoying. Maybe it's something they'll patch in. I don't know. Make the snack machines actually make you money as well, but not right now. Bet you didn't think you'd be watching me do laundry this evening. Yeah. I must say I really like games like that though. Like I said, we went to the launch party. There's loads of people playing the mini games, and there's me doing the laundry. Because I like those rags to riches games that you sort of start off with a bit of string and a stick, and you just sort of work from there. Like Stardew Valley and Minecraft. I prefer Dragon Quest Builders actually. I'm tempted to stream Dragon Quest Builders 2 again. If they actually get around to doing a Dragon Quest Builders 3, I'm going to totally stream it because I love Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2 because it's like Minecraft, but it's actually got a plot and goals and just stuff that you can do, which Minecraft doesn't have. I mean, Minecraft is great if you like sort of open-ended, but I like having a goal, like having a plot, and like a reason to do things. I like to be saving the world. Today I'm saving the world through laundry. My day job's quite repetitive as well. I mean, I do medical transcription for those of you who don't know. So it's important. It's I get a lot out of it, feeling like I've helped someone out on their sort of journey through their sort of patient pathway, as we call it. But it is quite repetitive. I've had doctors tell me, God, I don't know how you could do what you do, because I just sit there and just listen to them talk all day and type stuff. And then I said to them, I don't think I could do what you do all day. So each to their own. It's the same with video games as well. Some people just really love a management game, and some people are like, no, that's tedious. I'd much rather be punching stuff. But in this game, you can both do management and punch stuff. And like I say, you don't. This bit's just for making money at the start of the game. You don't. If you just leave all the laundry, no one really bothers you. So don't sit there and look at this and think, oh God, I don't think I want to do that. You don't have to really. I mean, what I'm trying to do. If I was actually playing for me alone, I'd probably be playing a lot more of the cabinets. But what I want to do is I want to get to where I can unlock some more of the cabinets, so I need to get the next upgrade done. Just so I can show you a bit more of what's available, because I've only got like 4 cabinets in here. There's the sort of Pac-Man GTA crossovers, video air hockey. There's that sort of Tower of Hanoi one, and then there's the Candy Crush. There's lots. There's actual later on. There's like a billiard table. There's table football. There's darts. There's all sorts of things. So something for everyone. I really got into this. There's this one of the games is called Blockchain, and I didn't really know it. Apparently, it's based on an old mobile game called Drop 7. That it's one of those ones where basically like Zynga bought it and it all went, Zynga. So they, you can't play it anymore because it just doesn't exist anymore. But it's sort of Tetris. It's not quite Tetris. It's you have numbers that drop down. So you have like what numbers 1 to 7, and if the column or the group that they're in is numbers that, then it will disappear. So if you've got like a 1, if there's 1 on that in that sort of group, then it will disappear. If you've got a 7, then it needs to be all the way across for it to disappear. And it's one of those games where the rules are kind of simple. You sort of work it out and go, well, okay, so yeah, if I put the 7 in there, then the 7 will disappear. Great. But the strategy of what's best to put where is really compelling. I really enjoyed that. And it's got this sort of like Matrix style overtones as well. I might just wait for this one to come out. Yeah, so it's got like a Matrix theme, which is really fun. Let's just wait for this laundrette. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for this one. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna trigger the next day. 1, go. Yeah, I know. Just pulled it out. Right, let's go. Another $30. I could put that money in the bank, but I can do it tomorrow. Let's go home. Oh. There we are. So now, yeah, I made a lot of money in the laundromat today because I was doing a lot of laundry and trying to do it really fast to make money. Last cabinet of this iteration of the arcade. It's kind of Dig Dug. Mr. Driller, I'm told. I thought it was Dig Dug. Oh, and we've received a new chat message. Leslie's obviously found out that we've got our... I just love the way I'm like, you can't hear him. Well, because Wolf's not got the microphone on today, but it's just like it is Mr. Driller coming from the background with a disapproving tone. Like, hey, you should know this. You were around then. You should know. Oh, no, bag's full. I go back to Pong and Space Invaders. That's how far back I go. So. Incredible. It's Mr. Driller. Yes, all right. It's Mr. Driller. Apparently. Honestly, let you moderate the chat, and you just go completely mad. There's chuckling coming from the corner. Oh, this corner's kind of difficult for the hitbox sometimes. Money. Right, newspapers. Yeah, someone keeps breaking in at night and just reading newspapers and eating burgers. It's really annoying. Tidy up after themselves. Right. I need more money. Right, let's see if we can see what Leslie wants. I'm sure that Leslie wants to suggest that we expand because we haven't got any room for any more cabinets. Look, it's rammed in here. In fact, let's just show you the first. How do you get a pizza box under a bin? Right, here we are. Apparently it's Mr. Driller. Sorry, wood guy. Right, so down. Oh, hang on. Let's get that gold. So you sort of have to go down. Oops. And try not to get squashed, and try and get oxygen on the way down as well. And there's, yeah, later on there's goals for like depths and so on. Don't squish me! Okay, not very good at that obviously. So yeah, that's that one. But let's see what Leslie wants. Let's see what Leslie wants. Yes, your spies inform me. The plot is that Leslie, who is our older sibling who ran the arcade, or ran the laundromat before and also started the arcade, has improved herself. Oh, it's Dad. I didn't realise that. Okay. No layout changes without approval. Yeah, so here we're trying to convince Dad that the arcade makes money. He's not terribly interested. Apple crushing game, as he says. But yeah, but he's turning us into a proper business person, because so he's like, we're saying, look, I ran the numbers, profit and loss and everything. Your sister tried this once too, so yeah, Leslie now works in City Hall, I think. So she's improved herself, and Dad is very pleased with her and doesn't really think an arcade is going to make it much money. But we know it makes money because we empty the hoppers, we know how much it's making. But Dad is not interested. Boo hiss. But yeah, so we can't buy any more cabinets. We can't buy any more cabinets because we've got no space. No. But look, here's Leslie. Did you pitch your idea to Dad? Yeah, didn't even read it. So prove him wrong. That sounds like a plan. Yep. Out of space. Can't move any of the cabinets into the main laundry. He'd know. Yeah. So basically, at this point, Dad's got people watching. Dad's in the Riviera, but he's got people watching. So to outside the front, as it is, has to still look like a laundrette. But Leslie, as I said, works in City Hall, and she reckons that she could get us an expansion out the back. So Dad needs to sign it off, but as far as he knows, we're just making a big back storage room to put loads of laundry powder in. So, prove that you can be successful doing something you love. So let's rock. Okay, what do I need? So, we need $1,000, which we don't quite have yet. But look at that. Look at that 90s purple and cyan colour scheme. But yeah, so we're going to make a nice arcade, not this horrible background. But we need a little bit more money, I think. A little bit more money. Let's come out of there. No, we need a lot more money. We need 1,000. Am I going to make that? I might make that before 11. I might. Let's give it a go. So, let's get some washing done. I would like to at least get to that expansion. And then I can, like I said, I'll get as many of the multiplayer boxes as I can before the next stream, so you can see what happens later. Which is going to involve me grinding a bit of laundry, but we've all done grinding in games, haven't we? I mean, it's real difference grinding a laundrette than, you know, when you're fighting 10 ton of slimes in Dragon Quest. It's like how to make money. £1.20. It's not very much. Right, I should probably set some high scores. What do I have to do in this one? Hang on, strike goal. Let's just get a tweaking. Let's put that price up. 122, 150. So 150 no matter what the thing is. Right, okay. Let's stack overflow. What do I need to do? Get fire 13 times. Each day 40 million. Tired. Use undo 100 times. A lot of that's going to involve a lot of play. Complete all 3 levels. Get a score of 10,000. Fine. Strike gold. Dig down. A lot of these goals aren't. Got a combo of 10. Get under battles. Finish the adventure. Video air hockey. Oh, score 3 own goals. I bet I can do that. Let's try and do that. Let's try and score 3 own goals in air hockey. I should be able to do that really easily. Yeah, see this one's a multiplayer one, but like I said, we will do that. Right, okay. Own goal, here it comes. 1. I think I already scored 1. Maybe I didn't. Oops. Oh, I can't even score an own goal properly. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So that should improve for some reason, people watching me play that, going, oh, that looked funny. I must play that game. So you see I've got one of the goals. So now if I go to the machine settings, see the goal bonus, 1 out of 3. So the popularity has gone up by 100. The cleanliness bonus is because I've cleaned up the trash. The location bonus is to do with where it is related to other things. So once the arcade starts getting bigger, then when you put things near other things, I think the idea is that if everyone wants to play the latest like awesome game, but there's a queue for it and people are sort of ranging up their 10p's on the side, they'll play the other games that are around it while they're waiting to play the cool new one. So if you put those next to the cool new game, people will play those and they'll make more money than they would otherwise if they were not being used. Right, so I need to make 1,000, don't I? Oh, the toilet's blocked and I've just seen some chewing gum. Winner, chicken dinner. Right. Clear the way. Oh, there's more chicken coming here. Oh, gross. And it peeves me that I mean, they haven't put a reflection, which is kind of fine, but it's the fact that you have to clean the toilet and then you can't wash your hands afterwards annoys me. Oh, I've got a controller that doesn't have any vibrate on, which is kind of annoying. But I did subjugate that system, so that's fine. Right, what are we doing? 41 seconds. Oh, only 5 seconds. Oh. So make all that lovely money. Yeah, eventually, so you get some goals on the arcade machines, you set some high scores, you get the amount of money earned and lost sorted out, and then you will eventually start making, like, you know, loads of money from the arcade. And then you can just do laundry for fun. Just because you want to, just because you care about people getting nice clean linens. Has that ended? Yeah. I thought I was about to pick up that person's shoes then as trash, but it is not. It is a person's shoes. Right, so what we got here? Oh, no, 2 minutes. 35 seconds. What time is it? 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, let's just do something quick. That's quick. Just a quick stack overload. I quite like this one. Like I said, I think blockchain's the one I'm best at if I had to pick one. Out the ones I've unlocked on the PlayStation version anyway. A little bit further on the PlayStation version because I wanted to save the Switch version for all you good people. Because I'm nice like that. But I do quite often get the PlayStation version because I do like a trophy. Do like to platinum. Although yeah, I'm a bit peeved about. There's a game called Deathloop which is very good, but to platinum it you have to have PlayStation Plus because you have to have PlayStation Plus for the multiplayer. Which means I'm not going to platinum it, which is kind of annoying. So you can't always do it. But I did when I was shielding platinum Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've got all my Assassin's Creed t-shirts on actually. Just about to see the dude. So I do like a bit of Assassin's Creeding. I've platinumed the main game of Valhalla. We're very amused in Nintendo Basildon about Assassin's Creed Valhalla because Basildon, then known as Basilduna, is in Assassin's Creed Valhalla as a bandit camp, which we thought was very funny. I've made a mess here. No, I think I can do it still. There we go. Oop, nope, not that one. Oh, I can't see. There we go. Yeah, I'm hurrying up. Oh, no, not that one. Just be paying attention. Yeah, I was saying earlier about the Ghostbusters video game. I think it was the Spectrum one. It was one of the first games to have voice, or I say voice acting, but it was basically someone going, "He slimed me," which was apparently he slimed me, but it didn't really sound like that. Oh, I've got myself in a confusion now. Oh, what am I? Oh no. Oh, I've got myself in a stuck. I'm stuck. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, this Ghostbusters game said he slimed me, and that was all it said, and it sounded like that. It sounded like that guy there, just this weird, incredibly lo-fi noise that sounded a bit like speech. As long as you had like subtitles, if you could see what it was supposed to sound like, then yeah, with the ear of faith, it did sound like that. C rank. Yeah, well, never mind. It's because I've been playing Stack Overflow. Yeah, I want to at least get the fancy new arcade, so I can show you some of the other games that unlock. Like I said, there are something like 30 odd, I think, actual cabinets to unlock. So there's lots to play, lots and lots. And I think it's going to be a game that's going to have a lot of replayability because obviously you work your way through the plot and unlock all the cabinets, and there's that got to catch 'em all feeling. You know, you've just got to build up and sort of, you know, take, you know, like I said, the rags to riches, literally. but also after that, once you've unlocked everything, you will just be able to try and, you know, get high scores in all these little mini games. And if, you know, you're on the bus and you just think, oh, I'm just going to play a bit of blockchain, I'm going to play a bit of Stack Overflow, I'm going to have a game of darts or something, you can do that. So I think it is going to be a game that's sort of relatively short. But I was saying this to someone recently because someone was saying how Stray is sort of, you know, the game of the moment everyone's excited about. And someone was saying how it's very short, and I said, well, that's actually a good thing, because for most people these days, you just can't. You know, a lot of these games, they expect you to play them for like hundreds of hours, and just people have jobs. You know, you don't want to have to put. You know, you want to have the option to put a load of hours in. It's good to have games where there's a lot to do, but the actual plot part of it shouldn't take you a huge amount of time. And the fact that Stray is relatively short isn't necessarily a bad thing, because you know, you might watch a film that will take you, like 3 or 4 hours, or you read a book that will take you, you know, a few hours. Video games don't have to be like £60 and take you, you know, months and months to complete, you know, because by then the next new game will be out and you'll think, well, I really want to finish that game, but I've that other game's coming out. So there's definitely a market for a game that's relatively short and relatively cheap. And I think indie games do fill that. There's, you know, developers who are putting obviously a lot of effort. I mean, a lot of effort's gone into this game. Clearly, is just the amount of mini games in it, and the, you know, the graphics and so on. They've obviously had an idea and thought, oh, let's be fun. Let's make an arcade collection and let's give it a plot. But you know, games don't all have to be AAA games. When I like a AAA game, I'm looking forward to Starfield. I will be the first to admit I'm looking forward to Starfield. That looks really good. I think we're going to be waiting a while for that one though. We are going to be waiting a while. Let's empty my hoppers. Lovely money. Oh, hang on. Nearly forgot that one. Okay. I think I already did that one, didn't I? Yep. I'm nearly there. Yeah, I did finish. Yep, there you go. And also, the other thing about this game is it does not set off my motion sickness, which is really good. I get motion sickness pretty bad with some games. Even watching people stream them, I just like can't do it. This game, I think, for those who are motion sick, it does have field of view and motion blur controls. I think the field of view isn't huge from what I remember, which is kind of a drawback, because you normally need performance field of view 45. Yeah, it doesn't really go up to 90, which is usually where they recommend field of view to go if you do get motion sickness. It does. I didn't realise the Switch version has a performance mode and a graphics mode. Over screen size and visual effects over. Oh yeah, so if you're out and about and you're on the small screen, you can crank the graphics down, which is nice. But I haven't really seen any big issues with it. I say there's a little bit of flickering when the bus was coming. It's the only thing I've seen. So it's not. I wouldn't say it was 60 FPS, but it's certainly perfectly playable. You don't get a Switch for performance, really. You get a Switch because you want to play video games on the bus. So you know, we can cope. We can sacrifice a little bit. We can cope. You know, that's fine. I say it. Graphics look fine to me. Is that a sock? No, it's not. It's the phone. I thought it was a sock. Let's put a little bit more money in there. Oh. Come on. There we go. I'm coming. I'm coming. How much money have I got now? Not enough. Not enough. What time is it in real life? Oh, yeah, 10:30. Okay. I've got half an hour to make a few $100 more, so that I can show you the arcade, the smaller version of the nice arcade. So like I say, at the moment it's kind of, you know, it's kind of a back room with some arcade machines in it, but we're going to make a proper arcade. It's going to be good. But at the moment, we just need money, 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 gum, pizza. So we just need to make money as much as we can. I mean, in some ways, Gerald is right in that you do need to work hard to make money, but in some ways Leslie is right because you can make money doing something you love. So I think it's a learning experience for everyone. Ash has to learn to you know, to have a purpose in life, to want to run this arcade and have loads of cool games to play. And Ash's dad has to learn that it's not all about making a ton of cash. Although we are going to make a ton of cash. What time is it? Yeah, I've got time to wait for this laundry to finish. I said if you leave it overnight, you'll just get an automatic C grade and not make as much money. So let's just hang around for a little bit longer. Just to see 127. Yeah, that other one will be alright. So we'll just wait for that last bit of laundry. Da, da, da. And until then, what should we play? Let's just get a quick wood gal, because we unlocked the bridge, didn't we? But we need... Ooh! I don't want to see you. I want a phoenix feather. Oh, alright, I'll fight you if you must. If we must. I'm sure this music's based on the Final Fantasy fight music. It's just so fun. Oh, I should have done it the other way. It's always the same with these games. You sort of see something, you think, oh, I should have done it differently. Never mind. There we go. That's a bit better. Do, 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 do. Go. Another star. Thanks, bro. Okay, so I think I need orange stars for that one. Is it orange stars? Yeah, orange stars. Okay. Orange slime, come here. All these games are quite bite-sized actually. That's kind of fun. I mean, they are, like I said, they are kind of replayable, but also, if you just want to play them for like 5 minutes, you can. I will show you blockchain eventually because I got really into playing that. Play that quite a lot. Wow. Past 2 AM. Yeah, I know. But like I said, you can just stay in the cabinet you're in indefinitely. But if I say I like trying to look at my watch now, I just blink because it's late. There we go. So, so you can, if you're on like a really good run for a high score, you don't have to finish. But now, I think I'm not going to be able to get in there, am I? Oh no! Because we're closed, I can't get in the washing machine. Boo! Oh well, never mind. I did get another star. Totes worth it. So, it's getting to the point where the arcade's making more than the laundromat. Not that I've been doing much laundry. I haven't really been working that hard. But yeah, we've been here a week. Drying's finished. Yeah. It's only going to get me 5, but let's get it out. Yeah. Get the trash. Laundry on. But I do like these games with incremental returns. I know they're not for everyone, these sort of incremental games where you just do a little bit, you know, just a little bit further, a little bit of this, a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. And there's going to be some people who really enjoy building up the arcades and just, you know, getting the cabinets and that sense of achievement and collection. And there are going to be people who just like go, I want to unlock this mini game and I'm just going to play that for ages. So that's fine. It's nice to have a game that has various aspects to it. I think different options for how you want to play it. Oh, that's someone's feet. Socks and burgers. I remember those polystyrene burger cans. Oh, bag's full again. Excellent. Yet there is going to be a physical version of this game, I believe. There isn't at the moment. My understanding is that it takes a little while to get things like Switch cartridges made. So at the moment it's only available digitally, but there is going to be a physical version of this. For those who like to collect physicals, so but yeah, you can download it now on the eShop. It is available on other consoles as well if it appeals. But I think this is an ideal Switch game, really, because like I said, it's the kind of thing you just dip into for half an hour. You know, that sort of half. I mean, I quite often it's my current sort of lunchtime, my lunch break game, because I'm very lucky to work from home. But I do only get half an hour break, so it's tempting to play a video game in your lunch break, but it has to be a game where you can half an hour later go, right, that's me done, and put it away. You know, you don't want to get into like a big boss battle or something like that when you've only got half an hour. Or like I say, if you're commuting, you're on a train, on a bus or something, and you just want to play something for a little bit before, and you don't want to miss your stop. And this is the kind of game for that, where you can just dip into it, play a cabinet for a bit, and just sort of, so just enjoy yourself doing something for like 20 minutes, and then go, yeah, that's me done. There's definitely space in the world for games like that, and this is one of them where you can work the laundrette, you can make the money, you can sort of tweak how much money the arcade makes, but then you can just get into the cabinets and just play one of these for a bit. And games were simpler in those days. I mean, like I say, I'm vintage enough that I remember when this was like, games like this were like the height of. This was as good as it got. These how the best games were in those days. Oh, no, squish. So it is kind of cool to see games develop in this way. Oh no, I've squashed myself. Never mind. I was going for gold and I missed it. But yeah, when games like that were the best thing you could get, they were the latest. And it's kind of cool to see games now sort of showing how those games used to be. And so they might seem simple now, but back in the day they were like, oh, that was so cool. And it's always nice to have an arcade on free play as well, isn't it? And not have to actually put money in. Right, let's see. You can get upgraded this, because you can see. Oh, excuse me. This is one of those ones where the game remembers your progress. So I've still got 6 gold from. So it doesn't remember how deep you went, but it does remember how much gold you had. Oh, no, I didn't get that gold. That was unfair. Okay, got that one. It uses a lot of oxygen getting through a rock, but you can do it. Down to the next level. I think there is a goal in this for like get to some sort of ludicrous depth. Still not 100% sure of the strat on this one. Just going down. Oh, can't see. Just go down. Okay. I should work out really what's going to collapse and what's not going to collapse. But that gold there and nearly failed. There we go. I think that means I can afford an upgrade now next time I play it. Oh, I'm going to die of oxygen starvation. Ooh, oh, I'll get squashed. I saw some oxygen and panicked. Okay, anyway, laundry. And there we go. What time have I got? Yeah, I've got time to do that. I got time. But yeah, this is, I say, this is the early game, which is very much about make money to collect arcade machines. And I do think it's good because, like I said, they could have just given you an arcade collection. There's plenty of those around. I'd say, companies that are famous for making arcade games have collected a lot of their sort of old games into a collection. But you get it. You play a few of the ones you know, and you go, yeah, that's nice, and that's it. But I suppose the draw of this game is, firstly, it makes you work for them. It makes you earn them, and also built on that as well is that it makes you play them. Even the ones perhaps that are a bit old-fashioned for you, or that you aren't really to your taste. If you want them to, I mean, you don't have to play them. Like I say, you don't have to. But if you want them to make money, if you want them to, like I say, really start building up the cash. Like so, you have to build the goals. You have to get the goals up. So, like I say, I've got a goal on this one. And that, adds value to the game, so suddenly it starts making more money per hour. Have I got accounts yet? Yes, I have. So you see, my arcade income's like shooting up because I'm putting a bit of effort into the arcade and then crouching for some reason. So it encourages you to play the games and just at least try and get. I think do we have those yet? No, we haven't got those yet. You get like to do lists later where you get another in-game currency for getting upgrades, like faster, like better bin bags and stuff like that. And you get those for achieving like daily goals. But obviously, like I say, the more you play games, the more you improve. They get the high scores, then people will be more likely to want to play those games and therefore make you more money. Quite simple business, really. And you just play the games for fun. Try and get the. So there are sort of online. I don't think they're cross-platform. I'd have to have a look. Actually, let's have a look. Stack Overflow leaderboards. Oh yeah, I'm not online, am I? Oh yes, I am. There we are. So. What's that? A round player. Ooh, okay. Don't know what that means. There's my friends. So there we go. So yeah, there are leaderboards. You can sort of see what your buddies are up to, how well they're doing at different things. I don't think I've planned this very well. Come on, I think I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. No worries. Need to get that minty one done. And then the blue one, hopefully. You sort of have to plan to get the 12-second bonuses. You have to sort of think about which one's going to be the easiest to get first. Oops. Guess I know all my drawings ready. Okay, so really got many spare one. Like I said, you can put things that are on the same colour. So you can put a red one on top of a red one as long as you don't go higher than 4. Which does kind of inform your decision as to what needs to go first. So that you can get those bonuses, because it's the bonuses that are the thing, this one. The later levels obviously there's a lot more stacks and a lot less wiggle room, and it gets kind of hard, and you can paint yourself into a corner with it. You just, you can get yourself stuck. So you do have to keep your head and think about what you're going to do. Right, so none of that is ideal. Ah, didn't mean that. I pressed the wrong button. Pressed the undo button, I didn't mean to. Oh, this is. Oh, no, that's not right. No. No. Okay, right, so lots of laundry was happening. Well, this is what... That was one of the... You only just heard it a little bit. The Game Over. That was one of the original pieces of music for the soundtrack. Kind of fun. Right, how much money have I got? Should have done that a bit quicker, because I'm not going to get the bonuses for this laundry now. I need to work at the laundry for the money. How much time have I got? Oh, blimey, it's nearly 11. Oh, maybe I'm not going to make the laundrette. Let's just see. Right, see how much money I've got. How much money have I got? Oh, let's just quickly... I'm going to try and get to the next game day with... Because the builders are obviously go to the Tom Nook School of Building, because it's just like you ask for it to be done and then overnight it's just finished. So I suppose it doesn't actually say exactly which day it is, so maybe we went away for a week. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money. No, I don't want to play that. No. Don't really have enough machines to make like a ton of money. I thought it was 29 though. Maybe I'll have enough. Maybe I'll have enough. Oh. Right, is that enough? Is that enough? I've received a new chat message. Ooh, I got the cash! Remember, not a word about what the extension is really for. Dad would kill me. He's only got on the Riviera. Yeah, Gerald of Riviera. You know, it's the king of the Riviera. Love it. As long as the place is making a profit, you're golden. Yeah. So basically, Dad does not care as long as the money's coming in. So, yeah, let's do it. Nice. So we'll have our fantastic new, lovely, fancy arcade tomorrow. What time is it? It's gone on. Lovely. So wave goodbye to this back room, because not for much longer. Actually, it's going to be a bit late to start some laundry. Excited to show you all my fancy new arcade. Actually, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go to bed now. The laundry can wait. I want to show you the new arcade.
Ashley, hello. I approved your proposal to convert the utility room and extend the King Laundry trading area. More space, more washing machines. It's a little obvious, but fine. Hopefully by now you appreciate laundry's vital role in the community, and the modest but steady income it provides. Reinvestment is a sure path to success. Maybe
Yeah,
this is your first step to owning your own business empire. Perhaps someday you'll rise to my rank. Gerald, King of the Riviera.
yeah.
Continue.
Gerald of Riviera. Very clever. Yeah, I don't know if anyone... we did talk about Doug Cockle earlier, but he is the voice of Gerald of Rivia. Geralt, I should say. Not. He's Gerald of the Riviera in this game. It's Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher. The video game Witcher, obviously, not the TV Witcher. He's also... Vincent Van? I can't remember the name of the character now. But yeah, and he's now in this character as well. So, yeah. But, so Geralt of Rivia is your dad. Which is great. Let's just get this trash tidied up, because you make money. So people are more likely to hang out in your laundrette and your arcade and make you lots of money if it's nice and neat and tidy. So let's pick up that trash. all looking nice. And now, you ready? You ready? Look at it. Look at that carpet. Look at that carpet. Look at that. It's just that 90s bowling alley. 90s bowling alley and arcade carpet. And see, there's posters here on the walls for some of the other games that we're going to be unlocking later. So there's Blockchain, that's the one I was talking about. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's kind of cool though. Zombat 2. Space Race Simulator. Yeah, that's like kind of the Outrun style. Sort of a cross between Outrun and F-Zero, that one. Zombat. The original Zombat. Video game. Oh. And then, yeah, sure there was another poster. Oh yeah, Vostok Inc. That's the game from before. And UFO Assault. Yeah, and a jukebox. So we will unlock the jukebox later. And so you can listen to the fantastic soundtrack. Oh, whoops. Yeah, can't get in here. Sorry, keys went for ice cream and haven't come back yet. But anyway, the office is the same. The office is still a bit sad. But let's see what mail we got. Oh, hang on. Dear customer name. Thank you for your repeat custom. So yeah, so now we can have some more. And then we will reply thanks for the heads up. Sure to check it out. So we are now a customer of Arcade Mania. So these are the machines we have. So we've unlocked Space Race Simulator, which I said is kind of F-Zero Outrun. Blockchain, which is great. UFO Assault, Zombat 2, and the Jukebox. Now, if I could afford those, I would get them, but it's getting late, so I hope you've enjoyed that little look at this 90s paradise that is Arcade Paradise. And we will be returning in 2 weeks' time for our normal 2-player Tuesday, because what I'm going to do is, as you can see from this game, some of them are multiplayer. Like I said, the main game is single player, but you can get a buddy to play local multiplayer with some of the games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to endeavour to unlock as much of that as possible over the next 2 weeks. So we will be back in a fortnight, Tuesday night, 9 PM, same as normal, and we will be playing as many of the multiplayer games as I can get from Arcade Paradise. So hope you enjoyed that look. Like I said, I think it's well worth a look on the eShop, and yeah, other consoles are available. And we will be back in 2 weeks' time, I said, with my normal colleague Wolf, and we'll be playing some multiplayer Arcade Paradise. But with that, I say I hope you enjoyed the first look, and I will see you again in a couple of weeks, and thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.